The Peloponnesian War, a defining conflict of the ancient world, was a titanic clash between Athens and Sparta, the superpowers of the Hellenic world, spanning from 431 to 404 BCE. This war was marked by shifting alliances and complex geopolitical maneuvering, reshaping the Greek world. In this series, we will explore the war's events from its origins to its conclusion, analyzing its causes, political dynamics, and major battles. This first chapter examines the war's beginnings, its cultural and geopolitical context, and the question of whether it was inevitable. The post-Persian War landscape. Following the Greek victories at Plataea and Mycale in 479 BCE, the Greek world transformed. Sparta, a traditional hegemon, stood defiant against Persia, earning gratitude from many city-states. Meanwhile, Athens, previously a marginal player, emerged as a naval powerhouse. The two cities clashed over post-war strategies. Sparta favored restraint within its Peloponnesian sphere, while Athens sought to liberate Greek cities under Persian rule, forming the Delian League in 478 BCE. This league, headquartered on Delos, aimed to fund military campaigns but gradually morphed into an Athenian empire, causing unease in Sparta. The Peloponnesian League. In response to Athens' growing influence, Sparta established the Peloponnesian League around 550 BCE to maintain control over Peloponnesian states. These alliances, akin to modern NATO and Warsaw Pact dynamics, created a delicate balance of power, with member states often rebelling or switching sides during the war. Key prelude events. The Long Walls, 479 BCE. Athens' construction of the Long Walls, connecting the city to its port at Piraeus, alarmed Sparta. Themistocles, the Athenian hero of Salamis, delayed Spartan objections through diplomatic maneuvering, allowing the fortifications to proceed. Helot revolt in Messenia. The revolt of Sparta's enslaved Helots strained relations further. Athens offered aid, which Sparta initially rebuffed due to pride, though they later accepted Athenian help for sieges, revealing Sparta's limitations in certain warfare tactics. Athens' political and military prestige grew as it campaigned in the Hellespont, Ionia, and Asia Minor. Key developments included campaigns and setbacks: a failed campaign in Egypt, 460 BC, and a victory in Cyprus, 451 BC, marred by the death of Athenian commander Cimon, highlighted Athens' ambition. Delian League Treasury, 454–453 BCE. The treasury's relocation from Delos to Athens, meant for collective defense, was used for Athenian public works, alienating allies like Erethe, which revolted in 451–450 BCE. Naval dominance: funds from Delos bolstered Athens' navy, enabling expansion, including colonies like Thurii in Magna Graecia. Athens crushed revolts, such as Samos, 440 BCE, cementing its dominance over the Delian League. The years between 460 and 445 BCE saw a Cold War between Athens and Sparta, marked by proxy conflicts and alliances. 30 Years' Peace, 445 BCE. This treaty divided Greece into spheres of influence, with Athens aligning with Argos and Sparta with Megara. Corinth's role as a major naval power in the Peloponnesian League. Corinth's rivalry with Athens over trade and colonies, like Epidamnus, fueled tensions. The Battle of Sabota, 433 BCE, between Corinth and Corcyra, an Athenian ally, escalated the conflict. Megarian Decree, 432 BCE. Athens' economic sanctions on Megara, a Corinthian ally, provoked Sparta, who demanded Athens rescind the decree and release Aegina. The Potidæa Revolt. Potidæa, a Corinthian colony, revolted against Athens' demands to sever ties with Corinth and dismantle its walls. Supported by the Chalcidici, Bottians, and Macedonian king Perdiccas, Potidæa resisted. Athens sent forces under Archestratus, later reinforced by Callias, to besiege the city. Corinth sent volunteer troops under Aristeus to aid Potidæa, avoiding a formal breach of the 30 Years' Peace. The Battle and Siege. Athenian strategy: Athens outmaneuvered the allies, blocking reinforcements from Olynthus and defeating the Corinthian Potidæan forces. The Athenians lost 150 men, including Callias, while the Allies lost 300. Siege of Potidaea, Athens blockaded the city, building walls to the north and south. Despite Aristeus' evacuation attempts, the siege persisted until 430-429 BCE, when starvation and a plague among Athenian troops forced lenient surrender terms. Potidaea's inhabitants were allowed to leave, and Athens resettled the city with its colonists. Spartan deliberations. As Potidaea fell, Sparta convened the Apella, or Megara, and Corinth urged war, accusing Athens of imperialism. The Athenian delegation defended their hegemony, claiming it was earned through their role in repelling Persia. King Archidamus warned of the war's potential longevity, but the Apella voted overwhelmingly for war. Failed diplomacy. Sparta sent 3 embassies to Athens to avoid escalation, but Athenian intransigence, driven by Pericles' policies, made war inevitable. The Peloponnesian War began, setting the stage for decades of conflict marked by bravery, brutality, and geopolitical upheaval. The Peloponnesian War's outbreak stemmed from Athenian expansionism, Corinth's containment efforts, and Sparta's fear of losing dominance. While Thucydides attributed the war to Spartan fear of Athenian power, modern historians debate its inevitability. This series will continue exploring the war's battles, politics, and societal impacts, revealing stories of courage and suffering across the Mediterranean.